Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another episode of the Daily Bone Podcast, where we discuss all things crypto markets. That includes the majors like Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, meme coins, and of course, NFTs. Today, we're going to discuss Ledger's long-anticipated airdrop finally going live. We're going to talk about some bullish news for Ethereum and some of our end-of-the-year plays. GM, thanks to each and every one of you who tunes in here daily. If you're listening over on X, give us a like, bookmark, comment, retweet, push us out there in the algorithm. If you're listening over on YouTube, drop a comment. Let us know what you want to talk about today. And if you're listening over on Zora, where we stream each and every day, drop us a comment. We'll be checking in on those as well. I'm joined this morning by a full crew. Kix hit me up right before the show at 9 o'clock saying, hey, do you need me? And I was like, nobody else is here, so I might indeed need you. But we've got a full house here now. Everyone's showing up right as the show started. Kix, how you feeling?
Yeah, Kix, we don't need you today. Sorry, sucker.
Is my mic working? Sorry. I got Christmas treat over here by one of my kids. All right, we're good. Yeah, thanks, Tom Lee. Dude, why don't you pump ETH price, okay, before you start talking shit over there, tough guy, okay? Because I need it for me familia. But dude, you know what's exciting? Full show, one of the last shows of the year, and to have it packed with three of my homies. If I was a little bit more witty this morning, I would have said two of my friends and then made fun of one of you, but I'm still revving up the engine. Yeah, dude, been doing some Polymarket trading over the Christmas break. Been having a lot of fun with that, and making fun of Somalian daycares on Twitter. That's about it. How about you, Ray?
Not as much Polymarket trading as I would like. What's your volume like now on Polymarket?
Volume? I mean, probably not the craziest. Let me see. But I'm winning. That's what really matters.
So P&L over airdrop is the goal here.
Yeah, well, because I also don't think volume is going to matter like people think volume is going to matter. Because like if you run in our bot or some sort of bot, you can have a disgusting amount of volume, but you're like holding shares for seconds. They're not going to wait that like someone that straight bets something and holds it to resolution. But I think volume on most of my accounts is over a million. I think one maybe over 5. So like nothing crazy on the volume front. Because once again, I mostly just like straight bet and like trade things. I'm not trying to volume max over there.
Makes sense. C-Dog, how you feeling? Little Christmas break. How was your Christmas?
It was good. It's good. Drank a lot of alcohol. I'm feeling okay, Ray. I'm feeling good. You know, I missed White Whale. Like, what the fuck? This thing ran to 70 million, and I just completely missed it.
Well, guess what? You also missed the Nick Shirley creator coin on FOMO. I'm pretty sure it was Sunday the 28th. I get a ping on my phone because I downloaded FOMO who knows how long ago. I get a ping on my phone. And it's like, not thread guy, just joined FOMO. I'm like, or like made a trade or something. I'm like, I'm gonna see what this guy's fucking up to. No, actually, I'm misdoing it. I got a FOMO ping saying Nick Shirley creator coin something, whatever. And I like looked at it, it was at $3.5 million. I'm like, dude, this gotta be cheap, right? Like meme coins are dead, but like this is the most viral thing that happened on Twitter in a long ass time. I didn't load any money in because you only can buy like 20 coins with Apple Pay. I couldn't buy it. And then I get a ping and it's like Thread Guy bought the Nick Shirley. And I look and like Thread Guy bought it like 3.5 million or something. I'm like, oh shit, Thread Guy's in it. Like, and I had seen the back context that the White Whale had pumped.
Did we just lose him?
I say, did you lose me?
Thank God.
I mean, this guy's completely frozen.
Probably lost me. I paid fucking $250 for this shit internet. Anyways, we're all cool here. So then I see Thread Guy buy it at 3 million. And I'm like, oh fuck, this thing may actually go for a run here. And I think it peaked at like $7.5 million and just died. And I'm like, how dead are meme coins, dude? Like they didn't even, the Nick Shirley coin couldn't even get past $7.5 million. I was like, fuck, dude, that's wild.
I like what your internet dropped because you said Thread Guy too many times. Comment
Probably. Probably. I got on some sort of list, but no, it's wild, dude. I looked at it and then I looked at it yesterday and it was like 3.2. I'm like, sweet. I'm glad I didn't buy it. Which also leads me to believe that whatever's happening with the white whale is probably a complete scam.
Well, it's supply controlled. No, isn't like a huge amount of supply owned by
exactly.
Like,
and maybe I'm being mean about this. I don't even know what it is.
Damn, so. Ray, what'd you buy this at, dude?
1.5 million.
Yikes!
Sold it at 2.5 million.
What was the whole thesis on this? Give me your thesis.
I see Obese talking about it on the timeline, and he was. This is like right as White Whale was going viral for the MEXC refund.
That was the guy that got all mad and shit.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys are telling me a meme coin about a guy that got mad from MEXC is 70 million? No, I don't buy this for a fucking.
Well, that's why I sold it like when meme coins were dead at a like 60% gain within a day. I was like, okay, this is a huge win.
Yeah, I mean, this is like feeling bad that you own 10% of a bankrupt strip mall and you sold it, and then they filled it with Somali daycare centers and it 100x'd. Like, how can you predict that? How can you predict that the white whale is going to go to $70 million? You can't. No, I don't believe this for a second. Smells off. Does it smell off to you, Tom?
I genuinely don't know, because I don't know why anyone would want to own this. Everyone's like, you have a guy leading it, and apparently he CTO'd it himself. And they're like, there's this whole narrative of the guy who lost all his money now is trying to launch a meme. I mean, dude, I when something pumps like this, people come up with like the narratives come up for themselves.
Yeah, it's like a stock. Like a stock doesn't make sense until like 10x's, right? And then everyone's like, well, obviously a 10x because this happened.
Most obvious trade ever.
It's the Hyperliquid company pumping it. It'd be awesome if they pumped the Hyperliquid token. That would be cool.
Well, now this fucking lighter token went live, and I think I should buy that instead.
Oh, God.
It's at 1/10 of the market cap. And I know they did that on purpose.
Oh, gosh. I don't know, dude. I'm not buying it. You should buy it, though.
I don't know. I kind of want to.
Oh, man. Clemente, can we like make you happy? You're like, yeah, Christmas. I just drank a lot over Christmas. Everything's down. How can I do this? Crypto's going to zero. Where's the happy-go-lucky fun Clemente we've had in the past? Where did he go? Who killed him?
I do feel I'm generally pretty happy. I feel good.
Your eyebrows are frowning so hard as you say that.
Compared to related to crypto specific things, dude, I'm like trying to find things to be excited about. I really want creator coins to work, and I genuinely find something really interesting about these memes that we've had in the past, where it's the morning routine guy or Haktua or the 6-7, or like the lady in the airplane that said, this MFR is not real. Like, I think those genuinely would have done better if the meme was posted on something like Zora as a coin and a social media platform. I just don't know. Like, I'm pretty pissed genuinely about, I don't know if there was anything the Zora team could have done differently. Like, the Zora team got a lot of criticism for the Nick Shirley coin because they're like, dude, you guys didn't post anything about it. And instead,
that was on Zora. That wasn't on FOMO. FOMO just syndicated it.
FOMO doesn't launch coins, you fucking stupid idiot, dumb moron.
Wow.
Sorry. I've been sick. I'm on edge.
Okay.
Wow. Easy.
I slept 13 hours yesterday, dude. Listen, I'm going through hell.
It's okay, man.
I'm battling demons. Dude, I took NyQuil, DayQuil, Motrin. What else did I take? Benadryl. I basically went to war last night. My dreams were like me versus Genghis Khan. Just me and an entire militia. And I won.
That's
awesome. I don't know how I won, but I won.
So can we look at this chart, right? I'm sharing my screen. The Nick Shirley chart.
Nick Fuentes chart.
This is just not good. Objectively speaking, here's my problem with these coins is like, Dude, I really think Thread Guy and a few other people were pointing it out yesterday. The biggest criticism about Zora and from that you can pull from the last 2 days is the fact that they don't actually know what you don't have enough people actively trading or understanding the trading experience of what people want. You had the guy post, one of the product people on base posting the chart. One of the charts of the coins that was tokenized or whatever, the piece of content, Learning Center or whatever.
Luring.
Yeah. And
No
he
end.
was like, look at this. This is awesome. Or another one, whatever it was. And it ran to like 100K or whatever it was. And then it dumped. And he's like, this is awesome. And he's like, what do you mean this is awesome? And he basically described these content coins as like 24-hour phenomenons.
Pumping.
Like,
That's what I think we used to call them.
I don't know. I don't know what this. There is demand for this in the market for coins related to social media trends. 1,000%. 1,000%.
Yeah.
Peanut, believe it or not, was a social media coin.
Yeah.
Right. It was a peanut that died and went. It was a squirrel that died and went viral.
Yeah.
There's these other ones that are different, like Dog with Hat and all these other, like Bonk. Those aren't those are different. But Please was a social media coin. Morning Routine, social media coin. Those are all social media coins. So the theory is hypothetically speaking, if the creator is that launched this instead, Ibiza guy, if there's a creator behind this that actually capitalizes on it, because right now when there's a social media trend, 100 coins get launched on Pump Fund, and all of these other people that launched it make the money from the creator fees. The problem is if you launch a Pump Fund coin, you're called an absolute scammer. People are like, fuck you, the mainstream audience. There's this problem that comes, or this stigma that comes with launching coins on Pump Fund. If you launch something on Zora, I actually don't feel like it feels cleaner.
Yeah, Fred Wilson, one of the best VCs of all time, has a creator coin on Zora. Balaji, another big VC. So you're right. It is way more legitimized. I think the problem is just the Gary Tan's on there. I didn't know about that. It's the structure of meme coins on a bonding curve. I think that's the core problem. Here's the thing, dude. If I would be trading these, man, if you gave me a level, if you gave us a level playing field, it was just all of us humans fucking trading these things, I could be game. But I know every single one of these things is getting fucking sniped. So basically, it's fucking playing a game called Swim to Shore, and you're 100 yards out, but a sniper just puts 100-pound dumbbell on you. You know what I mean? And it's can you make it to the shore without drowning? That's how I feel when I trade these things. You know what I mean? There's a fucking, speaking of dreams, easy. I had a dream. I won't go through all of it, but at the very end, I'm in the middle of the ocean, me and a turtle, and there's a humpback whale, and it keeps trying to swallow us, and we're trying to make it to shore. And the humpback whale is the snipers. You know what I mean? They're just trying to swallow me up. I'm not even trying to win. I'm just trying to survive. I think that's why it's hard for me to trade some of these things, especially when they're new, right? Once a coin has lived for a little period of time and the money's been able to distribute around a little bit, then you can kind of feel safer, maybe. So maybe Nick Shirley at 2.2 million here is the play.
The problem is he's already gone viral.
That's true.
So,
it would have been sick if he had launched the coin. It was at $2.2 million. Then he went super viral. Yeah. Then maybe it would have gone at 20 or something. I'm surprised they haven't tried to do, we had the same problem in NFTs in 2021. And then they created allow lists. I'm surprised that they don't just when they launch a coin, they don't just airdrop some of it to all of the active traders on Zora, or why don't they do a pre-sale? Why isn't it Nick Shirley going live? If you want to buy in, you got 4 hours to get them at 2 million. Then everybody gets in at the same price to start. It's an even race to start. I don't know.
Wallet here I have up on Dex Screener bought $2,800 worth of the token in the first minute. and you can see its buys. And so
yeah, just paint the fucking chart, dude. And it's like, that those cells have to be absorbed by someone just to get it to be a wash. You know what I mean? It becomes a game of fucking hot potato, I don't know. This is why I'm enjoying trading the prediction market stuff, because you can get scammed there, but it's way harder to get scammed. And it's like an even playing field, right? If there's like a new market that comes out, the fucking order book's the order book. Everybody's got to compete on the order book. Someone wants to buy. It doesn't matter if they're a whale or not. Like, you got to get in at the same price as me. Feels a little bit more fair. But I agree with you, Tom Lee, in the sense that creator coins, social media coins make sense to me. I just think we have a structural problem. And the structural problem, like, you have to have a game where retail feel like they can swim around a little bit. NFTs, retail felt like they at least felt like they could swim around a little bit. Like my buddy that fucking, got wrecked on meme coins in December and January of last year. He's like trading stocks, dude. He's like, dude, I'm thinking, what do you think about Roblox? I'm thinking about buying some Roblox.
I like Roblox.
Yeah, he's like, Roblox could be a good buy. That's what he's doing right now, Yeah, so you got to create maybe a different structure for it to come back in a big way. I had an idea back in the day. It was called like fucking honey, and the whole concept is that if you bought in super early into a meme coin, like you bought it, but you were locked and you couldn't sell it for like a long period of time. So like if you wanted to get in on a coin early, you had to like believe in it. You couldn't just like dump on people 6 hours later. Like if you're the first fucking buy of a meme coin, like you're locked for 7 days.
I like that. I remember you building that.
Yeah.
Still room, still opportunity. Pitch it to the Zora guys.
Zora, the Explorer.
Oh man, we've already went 20 minutes before doing a weather report. Send over the call sheet. Do you want to kick this off, Kicks?
Yeah, you got it, bud. Ladies and gentlemen, today is Tuesday, December 30th. The major's up slightly on the day. Bitcoin approaching 88, Ethereum just under 3, Solana at 124, Hype at 25.5. Lighter's token airdrop went live early this morning as 25% of the supply of LIT tokens were sent to users. LIT is down over 30% from its pre-market peak to a $2.6 billion FDV. Next up, ZachXBT exposed a Canadian social engineering scammer who stole more than $2 million by impersonating Coinbase support. Zach provided details on how to find the individual and pleaded with Canadian law enforcement to take action. Finally, the Ethereum staking entry queue flipped the exit queue with over 730K ETH waiting to be staked. Very interesting. The last time this happened was in September of this year. That's it for the weather report. Back to you in the studio.
Excellent weather report as always, Kicks.
Thanks.
Love to see this in terms of ETH bags, right? This was sort of like the big, like, scary moment when ETH started like dumping, was this huge validator queue exit for staked ETH, and now we're kind of seeing it come back to normal and lower levels.
That's pretty interesting. I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty interesting.
Here we have the chart up here showing it. Last time we saw this was in September.
But I think the real kicker is because like September was just like a little wedge. If you look back at May, where there's like a big differential gap, May is really where ETH started running like crazy.
Right, when it had that substantial period of more entering the queue than exiting from May 31st till July
for like a month, month and a half. So there's a lot of flows. So that would be nice to see. Then you'd be like, okay, maybe we're going to get that second big run in ETH. Also, just a reminder to everyone out there, since we don't have wash trading rules in crypto, if you're in the United States, if you're down on a bag and you still like it, just sell it and buy it back.
Yep. I'm even gonna like go like a little bit further. I'm gonna be like selling like for similar assets like staked ETH or like liquid staking tokens of the same major. Hold them for 30 days and then swap out just in case there's any sort of like back-looking legislation that could mess with things.
You're pretty
So
smart.
My idea there.
I like that.
Yeah, definitely. All right, so bullish news for ETH. We have the Lighter token also.
Here we go. That's what I wanted to talk about, Ray.
Yeah. So this dropped all the way down to 2.6. It's bounced up almost to 2.8. We've seen a number of these DEX tokens really take off after their airdrop, notably Hyperliquid and Aster. We talked about this briefly at the start of the show, but could we see a similar run coming out of the Lit token? Their model essentially is zero fees to the user, but people can pay for basically lower latency. So if you're a user who is not paying fees, you could be getting front ran in the order book, and that's kind of where your fees come from, essentially, for Lighter. So like that's the model they have. So a little different than Liquid,
like a Robinhood-esque model.
Exactly.
Are they doing a token buyback scheme like Hyperliquid?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like the second hoe on the block you don't want to mess with, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, Aster performed pretty well.
Yeah, but that was like a CZ. I'm not going to say the word, but he's over now doing the same thing with prediction markets on Binance. So
he's moved from dark book perp DEXs to prediction markets. What's the next iteration?
Yeah, anything that's hot, he's just gonna ruin for you. Just know that.
How do I buy this Lighter token? Is it on Uniswap?
On Hyperliquid. Buy it on Hyperliquid.
I don't have a VPN.
How do you buy the Lighter token? Let's figure that out.
That's your problem, dude. Yeah, I don't know. Probably you can buy it.
Dude, I tried fucking setting up the VPN shit. It's so stupid.
No, it's really easy. Like
I paid for it. I paid for NordVPN. And I can't fucking figure it out.
How can you not figure it out?
I don't know.
You literally just click go to Mexico.
I couldn't download the thing. NordVPN. On Lighter. Can you use Lighter in the United States?
Yes.
Oh, you can?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
US was eligible for the airdrop too.
Fucking idiot.
You can use Lighter in the States. So, okay, here's what I saw that I thought was interesting.
What a dumb fucking moron.
Here's a tweet that I saw that I thought was interesting about Lighter. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So this tweet was highlighting that David Sachs, he's the VC that David Sachs co-founded as a managing partner at, led Lighter's unreported round in 2024. Okay, David Sachs led round 2024. And when David Sachs was sworn in as crypto czar, they forced him to divest his liquid crypto holdings, leading people to believe that Craft Ventures sold the Lighter position. Craft Ventures, though, received a waiver that let them keep their seed invested listed in Schedule A, which includes Lighter. So they didn't actually sell. And then Lighter's tweet about how they're building in the USA aligns with the goal of making the US crypto capital of the world and makes this Vladimir, the CEO of Lighter, his recent trip to the White House a bit more compelling. Pretty interesting stuff. If you look at the crypto integrate and I'm pretty sure what is it? Vlad from Robinhood has been tweeting about Lighter. So if I were to figure out a bull case, and by the way, I own a shit ton of hype of which I'm down on pretty significantly.
Make sure you swap it for free tax loss harvesting. But my question to you is, are they regulated in the United States?
What does that mean? Like, can you use it in the United States?
No, well, you can use it in the United States, but like, is it regulated? Is it legal in the United States?
Oh, I don't know, but I can use it.
Interesting.
This looks exactly like Hyperliquid, by the way. I just opened it up and I thought I was on Hyperliquid and I'm on Lighter. Look at this shit.
I'm so fucked.
It's exactly the same. You can't use Lighter in the United States. So people are literally just they're just bullshit.
Yeah, I was about to say that doesn't make any sense because like these guys would get just fucked.
Yeah,
they were just like,
I saw people saying you could use this in the.
What are you guys talking about?
Airdrops in the US.
Literally, the comments are just absolutely out to lunch.
Yeah, I mean the David Sachs theory is pretty good. I mean, I don't know like if that like meaningfully changes the price.
If we look at the next year, right, and we go, okay, in the next year, perp DEXs will be legal in the United States. If Lighter got like, and if we were to value the two, like if Lighter got approved first, oh my God, that would be disgustingly over for Hyperliquid.
Yeah, well, perp DEXs are already legal in the United States. Coinbase has a perp DEX. It's
that shit's ass, dude.
Yeah, exactly, because the regulations are pretty poor structurally.
Robinhood will have one. Like it's not like it's gonna be the only place where people can trade perps in the US. Everyone's gonna be like, oh, Lighter. Your normie friends are gonna be like, let's hop on Lighter. It's good now.
Are you farming Lighter for the airdrop that already came?
Fuck you, Ray.
No, here's the thing.
A jerk. I'm just saying they already exist. Like regulated perps already exist in the US.
I wish
for me, this is a big deal.
I wish I could take a time machine and go back to September and told myself this when I was up 2x on Hyperliquid. But perp DEXs are a beta, highly correlated beta to altcoin activity. So that should be your thesis, basically. If you want a long Lighter, if you want a long Hyperliquid, you want to long that with the thesis that we're going to have lots of altcoins to trade and alts are going to be going up, right? That's why these all have suffered so badly since 1010, because that kind of killed the fucking alt market, right? Like that's what they are. Like, you know, most people that want to buy Bitcoin, they're not going to like, what do I use Hyperliquid for? I use Hyperliquid to trade altcoins. So if altcoins are booming, the fees on these things are going to boom, price going to go up.
I think I agree. I think 2026 is going to be a big year for altcoins. Me and Clemente had a pretty heated debate over this last week, but I think we're going to see all kinds of ICOs next year from teams that we don't know right now with this.
I love that.
With the regulation we're seeing, innovation exemptions. I think we're going to see like a path to doing ICOs with equity on chain.
Yeah,
very
that's
fast.
Cool.
And I think
that's
that
cool.
we're going to see in 2026. And I think that's going to be a good case for altcoins in 2026.
Sweet. Hyperliquid back to $50.
Please.
Please. Thank God I sold my Fudgy Penguin. Else I'd be so fucked on this Suburban right now.
So should I sell? So you're saying I should sell my Hyperliquid right now?
Project X.
And then just buy her back.
Buy K Hype with Hype.
I mean, dude, Ray absolutely is doing tricks on Project X, dude.
No fees.
Always bidding on it.
Bro, he glazes Project X 24/7.
I'm trying to give you the best swap you can do. Earning points on a platform that doesn't have points. Helping my boy out, and I get yelled at. It's unreal.
All right, but here's the thing. How much you really think you're gonna make on that? Because like me, I would just put 10K down on Logan Paul's Pikachu Illustrator selling for more than $7 million. Just get that safe $2,500 return.
So how the fuck do I do this? Ray, what did you say? You said some random shit. What was it? Was go on, put it in a pool, K Hype?
I'll do it right now.
Dude, this is no Ray. I can't do the farming shit.
It's not farming. It's literally like a swap.
Tom Lee, don't listen to him. Just sell your hype and buy your hype back. He's gonna make you buy K Hype, and then K Hype probably gets rugged. And then
no, I can't do that. Like, what is this USD? Okay,
ready? Here it is. Swap Hype to K Hype.
You're making $7. You're making $7 on this swap.
Okay, this is retarded. I'm gonna go back to bed. Goodbye.
All right, see easy. Love you, bro.
There we go. Max lost farm.
Ray, did you just lose 3 hype?
No, so K Hype is differently priced to Hype. K Hype is worth more than the price of Hype.
And what is that? What is K Hype?
Kinetic stake, liquid staked Hype.
Okay, all right. I'll do that right now.
It's like a like Hype is like a normal car and K Hype is like a Tesla. It's like electric.
Dude, I like that. I just don't. It's hard for me to imagine a world where we're like people get onboarded and they're like, yo, go on K. So you're going to go on Project X. You're going to swap to K Hype. You're going to liquid stake that. You're going to loop it 3 times. And then you're going to earn 3% passive yield plus points. And then you're going to use those points. You can sell them on the closed market right now, pre-market for $1 a point.
I got
how much you made.
I'm ranked number 600 in points.
Tom Lee, here's the thing. Let me just fucking break it down for you. Okay. He's giving you a more complex but higher upside way to tax loss harvest. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm giving you a simple way to tax loss harvest. Choose one of the 2 fucking options so that in May you don't complain that you're having to pay all these taxes.
All right. I just did it. I'm going to have to sell my Solana too.
Yeah. You just sell it, buy it back. Realize that loss.
But then I'm going to be like, do I want
or the same thing on Solana is buying Geno's soul. But also look at Project X to swap your Solana. Check the rates versus Jupiter and anything else before you do.
I could sell my Bitcoin for K Hype too.
You can do whatever you want on here. It's all cross through LifeEye.
I have 0.5 Bitcoin that I think I'm down like 15 grand on. Dude, I have a lot of losses to harvest.
You should sell everything to USDC and then just decide a new portfolio setup. Why not?
Here's the thing about losses too, Tom Lee. Let me tell you. So let's say in 2025 you realize 30K in profits. I'm just making up numbers, right? And then let's say you tax loss harvest 50K in losses. Not only will you owe 0 taxes this year, you get to carry forward those 20K of losses into next year. So the first 20K you make in 2026 is fucking tax free, bro.
All right, let's fucking go. All right, I'm gonna do it right now.
It's all a game.
Know. Dude,
Where did Clemente go?
You just like turned his camera off like he's doing something weird. I don't know.
Sorry, my camera just, I think it
Overheated.
Heated or something? El Dorado asked, how am I down on Solana? I think it was down. It's from, because I'm down. Dude, I went on Awaken and it was like, yo, if you sell your Solana, all your Solana right now, you're going to make, or you have 18 grand in tax losses that you can harvest. And I think what happened was when I would make money trading meme coins.
Exactly. You swapped back into Solana at like 200 or whatever.
Yeah. I mean,
that's why I actually, dude, that's why I actually got a lot of tax loss harvesting in 2022. It was actually sick because I was trading NFTs, right? And making money on the NFTs. But then I was like swapping into ETH at like 4 grand or whatever. And then I was able to like sell that for 1250 and fucking take a 75% loss, even though, you know, the original ETH I bought was at
Much
price
lower
lower.
cost
Yeah.
basis.
Yeah. You gotta get smart because you only got 2 more days to do it. You don't want to be the guy that, you know, everyone's having fun on New Year's Eve and you got to leave the party and go home and, you know, sell a bunch of NFTs and, you know.
Dude, I like 4. I don't know how I don't even think I'm up on the year anymore, dude.
I have this page up too from yesterday. Harvest.art for NFT harvesting.
Oh, this is not good because, oh yeah, send me that link actually because that's legit. I'm kind of worried for Clemente because this is not good. He showed up to the show depressed and now he's on Awaken Tax and they just told him that he made 0 money this year.
No, well,
now,
I think
now he's going to be really fucking depressed.
Look at this guy. I bought him for $2,500 back when. During.
All right, I just sent 144 SOL to my wallet, supposedly from Coinbase. I didn't do a check beforehand. I just ripped it.
Clemente, we're getting a little kind of like that's not safe. Okay. I don't know how much that is. That's probably 15 grand, 20 grand.
Yeah.
Why did you send it to Al? Why didn't you just swap it on Coinbase?
Because Coinbase takes a fat ass fee.
They do.
If you want to talk about fees, dude, Brian Armstrong's just licking his chops right now. He was seeing my Solana and he just goes, you want to swap 15 grand? We're going to take $500.
Dude, if you want to buy a Bitcoin on Robinhood, they charge you $800, bro.
It's ridiculous. Robinhood is worse, by the way.
It's worse. So if you bought and sold a Bitcoin on Robinhood, they're like $1,600, please.
That's so crazy.
It's fucking crazy.
Ray, I'm gonna keep having to fucking use Project X. All these companies are just fumbling the bag. You know, I tried swapping on Jupiter last week, and they go, or it was like a month ago, whatever it was. They're like, we're gonna give you a worse rate, but like, by the way, there's extra fees on this because you're not using the Jupiter wallet. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Okay, I'm just gonna use Radium.
Yeah.
I have zero loyalty to Jupiter. I have
It's-
zero loyalty to a DEX.
You're not Costco. You know,
Yeah.
you don't have a moat like that. You know,
Exactly.
you're not giving me $1 hot dog.
You're not 7-Eleven.
Yeah, like
You
give me
don't
that
have-
Slurpee, bitch.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Give me that Coca-Cola slushy.
Moral of the story is just use Project X if you need a swap, or at least compare it, because I generally find it has the best rate.
Are you getting paid by them, Ray?
Just giving alpha. All I'm doing is giving alpha.
They're giving you a little something under the table.
They're not. They are not.
All right, I'd retrieve the Solana. I'm gonna nuke this thing right now.
Nuke the shit out of that fucking shit, dog.
Sell it for USDC. I'm assuming. Yeah. USDC.
Live nuking bags. Great.
Yo, guys. Yo, sell your Solana right now because short Solana, a big sell is coming.
I can't wait to watch the green candle.
Dude, could you imagine Solana
he's
pumps? Solana
Like
pumps in
a
a
generational run.
Also, guys, tell me this is smart or dumb, but 10x long some shit tomorrow and then just sell it the 24 hours later.
10x long stuff tomorrow. So
Yeah,
you're saying like the everyone's harvesting and they're gonna buy back in the new year?
yeah, or just like funds and stuff like that are gonna want to like buy at the very beginning of the new year.
Interesting. I'm gonna bring up the 1 minute candle on Sol after that.
No, I haven't sold yet. I'm scared. I'm double
You're scared you're
checking
gonna
if
get
it's the right
price
one.
action. It's gonna move away from you really quickly.
Okay, so yeah, I am down 15 grand on that Solana.
Not ideal.
Look, you
It's
guys
hot.
want to see this? Dude, this is pretty sick.
You make money and then you lose the money. That's just how life works.
Here, you know what I like about this? So this is my tax loss harvesting. So this is, guys, this is go to Awaken Tax. I don't think I'm sharing anything ridiculous here. If I sell my Solana, I have saved $15,000 on my tax bill. If I sell my John Wang Epic Fantasy Top card, I lost dude. I lost so much money on Fantasy Top.
You gotta do all this shit though. I mean, this is all gonna add up to be.
My Shape is Motion Cocoon. What the fuck is this? Shape is Motion Cocoon.
This is my favorite thing about tax loss harvesting. It's like a life review. You know how like social media apps is like your year in 2025. Like this is like the depressing version of it.
How
It's
much
like,
did I pay for this fucking shit, dude?
all
What
of your
is that?
mistakes.
Time NFT.
Dude, I was big on the Time magazine ecosystem when I was in NFTs.
That's
like
fun.
huge.
No, Wolfie. There's no tax loss. There's no Wolfie. You can just buy and you like flip. Like you can sell and buy right away if you're tax loss harvesting. You don't have to wait till the first.
All right, let's see. So accept offer. Okay, I can accept an $8 offer for this. How much should I buy this for? Let's see. I paid $737 for it. I'm accepting an offer for $8. No, I'm not turning on creator earnings. Fucking dumbass.
Here's your
And
50
fine,
cent
just
tip.
announced that all NFTs are getting a $3,000 airdrop.
Time magazine has sold its equity. Airdropped it to all NFT holders.
Shape is Motion Cocoon holders receiving the outsized portion.
Dude, you know what I did? Oh my god, I bought these tennis balls back in the day. I lost $1,000 on each. That's
I
awesome.
remember those.
Dude, that is so gnarly.
I think I minted some of those too.
I got my brother to buy those. My brother bought them. I feel so bad.
Uh,
I literally might have to incinerate these.
Yeah, that's harvest.art. Harvest.art. It actually gives you a cost basis there too on harvest.art.
You know what's funny is I spent I just completely lost my trail of thought. Anyways, Oh, I was so down bad. What was it? 2020? What was it like the bear market? It's 2022, I think. No, 2023. I think I harvested so many losses from crypto that I got a tax refund. The IRS sent me money.
Yeah, max 3K.
Yeah. I think they sent me a couple grand because I lost so much money on NFTs.
But then your accountant carried forward those losses, right? And
I don't have an accountant.
You don't need an accountant to do it, but like you can't, like those losses should have offset any of your gains.
Yeah.
So I hope to God then in 2024 you didn't pay a bunch of taxes that you didn't have to.
No, I didn't. It was pretty chill.
Sick. By the way, I have a little bit of alpha on the stock side if you guys want it. Just gonna throw it out there real quick. So, long story short, there's this guy on Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it, named Cyberprince. I remember him from back in the NFT days. Anyways, in like 2023, he made a shit ton of money on Remelios, not the Miladies. Remember the Remelios?
Mm-hmm.
He made like over $1 million on them. I don't know how. Between Miladies and Remelios, he made like 2 or 3 million, right? He takes that fucking money, he takes it all out, and he puts all of it into this stock called Rocket Labs, RKLB. It's like a competitor to SpaceX, right? He was spamming, telling everybody to fucking buy this. He said he went to the fucking like offices and like talked to their team. Like that's the level of due diligence he did. He bought this shit at fucking $5. It's like $70 now.
Damn.
Right? Fucking crushed it. So like a week or two ago, I was like, man, I need to check in on that guy on X and see what he's like up to. Cause that like, he's just like a crazy wizard. And he was like, my next big play is this biotech company that's using AI called ABCL. And he's fucking going deep in ABCL. And the chart looks kind of similar to what Rocket Labs looked like when he was buying it. So I threw, I think like 10 grand in. I may throw in a little bit more because I'm like, dude, this guy's fucking right again. Make me like 100 or 200 grand. So that's my little alpha for you guys.
All right.
Share it. Right.
I like it.
Right. I mean, like, you know, it's not a bad pitch. If you want to.
Hey, Ray, your genius swapper is just not working.
What's the issue?
It says it fails.
Yeah.
You're like tech support now, Ray.
Wait, hold on. Boom.
Okay, it worked.
God.
Well, if he said don't medical companies either go to moon or zero. Yeah. But I also think these guys have a lot of cash because essentially what they're doing is they're doing like immunotherapy or stuff like that. So they like take a bunch of immune cells and they test all these chemicals on them or whatever compounds on them and like see ones that work for different things. They made a bunch of money. Like their model's a little bit different where they basically would like do the work to find the compounds and then they would like sell the compound to Pfizer and then get profit sharing. Their stock was so high because they made some sort of compound for COVID that was like very effective for people with bad COVID. And they sold it to like Pfizer or something like that. And they made like a shit ton of money. And then the stock went down because they obviously COVID compound stopped selling. But you can look at their website, like they have some shit in the pipeline. But like they have like, you know, $500 million cash on hand or something like that. So you're not like buying a biotech company that has like a 6-month runway. And if it doesn't work out, they're dead. But I don't know, like they're using fucking AI to fucking find new chemical compounds, you know, to like cure cancer and shit. And I'm not buying it because I'm a biotech guy. I don't like buying biotech stocks for the very reason that you said, Wolfie. But I'm buying because the Cyberprince guy is like a fucking mad scientist when it comes to finding stocks. Dude, if I had just fucking listened to him and put 10K into Rocket Labs, that'd be 150 grand, dude.
This is great. I'm looking into it. Technicals have it as a sell.
That's
the analysts have it as a strong buy.
You can't ask for something better than that. I think if you go to their website too, they like show on their website their like pipeline. So they got everybody's favorite ABCL 635 for women's health, endocrinology. They got another crowd favorite ABCL 575 for immunology and inflammation. Both trying to get into phase 2. So we'll see. But yeah, I threw a little stab at that.
Hot flashes. Menopause, hot flashes is the ABCL 635. I don't even know what this means. Way too much here. Jarvis, what does this mean? An investigative monoclonal antibody for the treatment of moderate to severe atopic dermatitis.
I don't know if you guys have seen this movie Spiderhead on Netflix. Came out in like 2022. Has Miles Teller in it. It was like it was like this crazy guy like testing all these chemicals on like prison convicts. It was pretty entertaining movie.
Hey babe, we're gonna throw 10K into a kick stock play. Is that all right? Okay.
Yeah, hon. Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, Ray, you're so sexy. Oh, Ray, come back to bed.
Let's have sex again. We already had it 4 times today.
Anything else you want to talk about today before we wrap up here?
Nah, yeah, I'm just doing some things on Polymarket. You know what sucks about Polymarket is if you really like a play, but there's not a lot of liquidity on the books, you can't tell anyone about it. You got to wait. You got to like keep nibbling at it. So I got a pretty juicy good one I want to share with you guys, but I want to have 10,000 shares first.
I saw you. Is the one you tweeted about?
No, I haven't. I haven't tweeted about this one.
Oh, yeah.
I have tweeted about Will Rusher capture all of Mirnorad. That one,
so wild. Man. How did you get down the rabbit hole there?
Because I just fucking started like researching this thing. I was like, I don't know.
What led you to be like, let me check Mirnorad and what's going on there?
I was looking at like the 24-hour volume, markets, like the ones that have like the most volume over the past 24 hours. And I don't know, I found this one. I also like, Jake Paul is selling his like super rare Illustrator Pikachu.
Yeah.
Talk about this.
Yeah, you can bet on the sale price on it.
Ooh.
So I put down a stack on greater than 7 million. I got in at like 70%. It's at 75 now. I think it still could be decent value. My whole thesis is he bought it in 2022 for $4 million. And if you look at like most from 2022 to like now, most rare PSA 10s have appreciated like at least 150%. So that would put it at like 10 million. So I thought like 7 million was like a pretty safe bet. I don't know. I just doubt he would do this auction. Yeah, and he's like doing this auction with like Golden, and the CEO of Golden was like wearing around. He like put this on a gold chain, was like wearing it around. So I feel like this is one of those auctions where like it's almost like a marketing play, right?
100%.
To get Golden like more exposure. So there's no way they're gonna fucking let this thing sell for like no profit. You know what I mean? Like they're gonna try to make it like a big marketing play. Oh, this thing sold for fucking $7 million or $10 million or whatever.
I think I'm just gonna buy this over 4 million. Make
Sure.
a nice little 10% gain.
Yeah, you have to hold it for
How long do I have to hold this thing for?
a week.
No. Oh, is it a week?
Starts on the 5th.
So here we go. I take the money from the sale that I just did, the tax loss harvesting. I take the $21,000 and I put it into this
At 91 cents, you can get 92 cents. You can put the whole thing in and get it in about basically like 91.7 cents. 8%, a little more than 8% gain on 21K.
This is what I'm talking about, dude.
22,680. You can make $1,000 off this.
So I put $9,000. I make 1,000.
Make sure to swap it on Project X though into Polymarket.
This is very interesting.
I mean, or you go 75%
No, that's too risky. I feel like for sure this thing will sell for 4. There's no way he's going to take a
break
loss
even.
on it.
Yeah, exactly. It's break even. So it's that you got to say that's pretty much free money.
Dude, small P energy, I got beef with this guy. That R&R's Ray Tardio, dude, it's a 10% gain, essentially risk-free.
You have the risk of no sale, pulled for whatever reason.
Ooh.
That's the biggest risk.
All right, I'll put 5K on it.
The thing is, it's also like, it's not just the card, it's the diamond necklace and a hand delivery by Logan Paul.
Should we buy this thing?
What?
Should we buy this thing? I want to get a hand delivery by Logan Paul. He's awesome. He's so cool.
Scroll down a little bit. Is there a reserve price?
500K.
That's starting bid. It's not a reserve price, dude.
610K with buyer's premium.
This thing's just been chilling at 90%.
Yeah, here's the thing, dude. I'm pretty sure Logan Paul invested in Golden. The Golden CEO was at a fight, UFC fight, wearing this around. This is all a fucking marketing play. There's 0%
They got whales.
chance.
I think they got whales ready to fucking buy this thing.
Yeah, there's 0% chance this thing sells for $4 million. So without legally saying it's free money, I think that's a very safe bet for you.
This thing might sell for 10.
That's what I'm saying. It could easily sell for 10. Because here's the thing, dude. You don't know the backroom deals, right? Which is like, it could sell on the website for 10, and the bidder like only pays Logan Paul $4 million, and then like pays him like $250K a year until he like resells it or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I've started to learn more and more in life. Whenever you see these big like ticker whatever things, so many of them are fake. Like someone's like, I sold my company for $50 million, right? Like if you actually read the term sheet, he like sells it for 10, and like he has like a potential 40 million in upside if amazing things happen over the next 10 years. You know what I mean? So the same thing will fucking happen here. They'll be like, yeah, dude, Logan Paul sold this illustrator price on Golden for $10 million. And then like in reality, the guy gives him 4 million in cash, and then, you know, pays him 200K a year until he sells it or whatever, who knows.
This is kind of concerning to me that the lead holder of no on greater than 7 million is a very profitable account.
Yeah, and the next guy's a fucking dumbass. So.
Yeah. None of the yes buyers are particularly profitable, and most of them are down.
Mm-hmm.
Not ideal.
Yeah. You're being a little paranoid.
Okay.
No, I'm just kidding. But what you got to
No
check
on
is
4 million. Look at the no on 4 million. Another big P&L.
what do you have to check though is
Their entries.
no, is that you got to go to their profile, then look at positions and search the market, because like most of these guys are, not most of them, but a lot of them are going. Yeah, so go up and just type like Logan in search positions. Okay, so no, he's not doing it that way. But like if you go to the guy on 7 million, Dapper Chapper, this is also a terrible example. He's knowing all of them. Yeah, so I mean that guy's.
What does he know?
I mean he could be. I don't fucking know, dude. Shit. I also like go to these people and I look at like closed positions to see if they've like lost money before. I mean, like this guy lost 56 grand on Kamala winning the popular vote. He lost fucking 15 grand on interest rates dipping.
So he has been wrong. He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 big spots where he's been wrong.
Yeah. And I don't know, like the reason why I did this, these weren't good examples, but so like sometimes you'll see someone's like no on a really big position, right? And then if you go to their positions and you search the market, because there's multiple options in the market, right? They'll be like no on that, but they'll be like yes on another one because they're doing some sort of like ARB farming strategy, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they're not actually just like a directional spot holder. So like, for example, Dapper Chapper could be like, no in big size on 7 million, but then when you search his positions, he's yes on 4, 5, and 6, right? And so
I keep
Like,
finding
he's-
more people who are just no across the board and have positive P&Ls. Very interesting.
Yeah, well, like the other tricky thing with like the rules and stuff like this, right, is like the rules say it resolves to no if it doesn't sell by the 28th, right? So they could be playing some sort of position on that. But also he's only no for $8,000 because like the no is super cheap. So you can have a shit ton of shares.
Right.
Like he has like a way bigger position on a lot of different things. Like he has, will JD Vance win the presidential election? No. He has like 40 grand on that. So this is not even like a huge bet on him. But yeah, if you look at the rules, the final price it paid for Logan Paul's Pikachu Illustrator is greater than the listed price. Otherwise, market results to no. If no sale is completed by February 28th, this market will resolve to no. The market will resolve according to the final listed sale price, including any premiums or auction fees. Yeah, so it doesn't seem like there's
So it actually gets a bump here.
Yeah, because of it like adds the auction fee into it.
22%. Interesting.
The auction fees included in the price?
Yeah, for the sale price.
Nice. Okay, yeah. I mean, this is straight cheese, dog.
I'm getting scared out of it by the profitable no betters across the board.
Ray, they have an alt account that they have on the other side. They're trying to scare you, dude. Don't let half of Polymarket is just playing the mind games. Don't let them shake you out.
I like how people comment on these. It's like so funny, like the comment section on Polymarket.
Dude, the comment sections on Polymarket are fucking hilarious, dude. You have like literally schizophrenic people in there. You have people that are like trying to convince people that like you should buy the yes, but then like you see their share count dwindling throughout the comments, meaning they're like selling into their own hype. You know, they're trying to get other people to buy so that they can dump, you know. No, the comment section is like underappreciated. I love going through it on certain things. Like people would just talk mad shit about each other. Like if you're on the yes side and like the top no holder, people are just like roasting them. Like this fucking moron. Like it's great. Card isn't even fully his though. He sold portions of it. Like, see, that isn't.
And now he holds the yes on these high markets.
Exactly. It's like what is even the purpose of that comment?
No idea.
Have you considered that Logan Paul's team is on Pokemon too? Yeah, exactly. He's probably on the yeses on everything.
Yeah, just hedge it out. You put enough on the yes over 7 million.
Yeah, exactly. He wins either way. He's actually Dapper Chapper. He's on the no. He's hedging out a bad auction.
That's funny. Anything else you've been looking at on the prediction market side?
Let me see.
Not much volume on the January FOMC presser yet for Powell. All right, here, we're gonna do a lightning round, Kicks. Market that you haven't given alpha yet, but you really think is gonna hit. Go.
I like Russia-Ukraine ceasefire by end of 2026, but I think I already have shared that before.
I was trying to get the secret play you weren't telling us out of you, but didn't work.
Oh, I figured out how to download the NordVPN app.
Let's go.
Fucking go, dude.
That's
All right, I'm getting on
so good,
Polymarket, bro. Yo, you guys get ready. I'm
Um,
actually nervous for you guys.
I like SpaceX IPO closing market cap 1 trillion plus.
$67%. Does it need an IPO next year? Use the IPO by
But yeah, you get 2 years.
I mean, inflation
Whoa.
keeps running rampant. 1 trillion is going to be a drop in the bucket.
Yeah. It's kind of like a way to pseudo own the stock before owning it without funding fees on Hyperliquid.
Exactly.
Yeah, this is sick.
What you're like on a VPN for the first time in your life?
I can go to Afghanistan if I want.
You don't want to go there and log into anything because they're a blacklisted sanctioned company.
I'm gonna go to Nigeria.
Also not a good one.
What about
Mexico and Portugal? Good choices.
All right.
Mexico and Portugal.
That's going to do it for today's show. Thank you all for listening. It has been a wonderful Tuesday ahead of New Year's Eve. We do this podcast Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. Eastern time. You can catch us on all major podcasting platforms, Spotify, Apple. Also watch back on